let's get started on our read. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective of Aries? What messages do you have for the collective of Aries? Aries, week of January 11th through the 18th. The 17th. What messages do we have for Aries? So during the pre-shuffle, Chariot reversed. So the Chariot signifies movement, could signify a vehicle, I see on this card a lot of blue, which represents intuition. I also see one black horse and one white horse, which represents a choice between dark and light, good and bad, or the cooperation between them both, because they're both pulling along. Her chariot, her cape is flying in the wind, and it's green. Green signifies heart chakra, love, emotions. What else do we have for Aries Spirit? So this could represent a setback since it's reversed. Maybe a choice was to be made between good and bad, and maybe someone didn't make a correct choice. Maybe someone didn't use their intuition. This could indicate some car troubles, maybe of some sort, vehicle. Aries, what other messages? Spirit, what other messages do we have for Aries? Oh, and I'm sorry, let me adjust this so you can see the cards. It's not gonna stay. Okay, we've got it. Spirit, what messages do we have for Aries? The collective of Aries for the week of January 12th through the 17th. What messages do we have for Aries? What's going on with Aries? Thank you. We've got the King of Cups reversed. This could represent water signs, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Kings are, it could be an older man. Kings are older. Cups represent emotions. And I'm noticing his green pants and his dark green coat. I'm also noticing his red tunic. Red symbolizes your root chakra. So your security, your groundedness, your rootedness, being centered. So possibly we had a setback because we were not using our intuition. We chose incorrectly between a good decision and a bad decision. And so now we're feeling destabilized, maybe. Someone could be feeling ungrounded, unbalanced, uncentered. Boy, all of these are reversed. Next we have Two of Wands reversed. Failing to go within is what comes to mind when I see this. Because this card to me always represents going within, meditation. All of the other cards, the characters are drawn as though they're in the 3D realm. And if you see this guy here, it's almost as if he's got both wands. He's holding them open as though it's a doorway, and it looks as though he's taking a step into another dimension because he's kind of like a silhouette there. Immediately also I notice a lot of green. Again, that represents the heart chakra. What else, Spirit? What else do we have for the collective of Aries? Collective of Aries. What do we have for Aries? Thank you. Oh, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards here. Well, we're going with it because this is a lot of upside down cards here, reversed cards to begin with. So let's see what's going on, Aries. Next we have the Feralt. So immediately what stands out to me is her blue dress, and hopefully she's alchemizing whatever this negative energy is, and she is turning it into positive energy. She's working her magic there. I see a rainbow in the background. Rainbows signify angels. Your angels are watching over you. Every time you see a rainbow, it means your angels are near. That's from your angels. And the next card we have here is the Ace of Wands. So that's a gift. A gift of some sort. Fire represents fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Fire also represents intuition. Fire signs are dynamic and creative. Wands could represent generating impulse. Fire signs can be very impulsive. So we had a bit of a setback. Some kind of a choice that was not made from our intuition. We did not use our intuition. And so we've got the King of Swords reversed here. Because we failed to go within. So we were in some negative emotions. We had a setback, and that got us in some negative emotions here. We failed to go within. And so the way out of it is to use our badass alchemist ways and transmute that negative energy into positive energy. And so when we go through hard times, there's always gifts to be had. So for going within, for transmuting that negative energy into positive energy, you're gifted this Ace of Wands here. And the next card we have up is the Strength card. In the upright, I might add. And well, the first thing I noticed with this card is her red dress. Strength, root chakra. So now she's feeling more grounded, standing in her power. I see she's got this hog hair, but she's got control over this hog hair. No longer is he running running amok. She worked her magic, used her gifts, her Ace of Wands, and she got control. She's no longer letting her emotions run wild. We've got the Six of Cups here. 6 reversed. 6 of Cups represent balance and harmony. I mean, sixes, I apologize. Sixes represent balance and harmony. Cups equal emotions. She's staring at the window in this card, watching her kids play. It's reversed, so it could be some family troubles, some arguments within a family. And the next card up is the Tower reversed, so it looks like we avoided a crisis. Let's get some clarifier cards out on this. Well, that's good. At the bottom of the deck, the heart of the matter is the Two of Cups, one of the best cards you could receive in a reading. Twos represent relationships. Again, cups represent emotion. She's in a blue dress, representing our mentality, our intuition. He's wearing a green cloth, representing heart chakra, emotions. So that's good. Let's get our clarifiers out on this and see what's going on this week. Spirit, clarify. Oh, thank you. New beginnings is what we have here. Chariot reversed. New beginnings. The number on this card is 0. Zeros represent completion. Which brings you to new beginnings. She is stepping out of a door, out into the universe. Not just out the door into her yard. She's standing on the earth, and you could see it's floating up in outer space. So she's stepping out into the universe. I see a lot of blue on that card. And so what that tells me is she's going within. Can I get another clarifier on the chariot? That was too many. Clarifier card for the chariot. Yes, going within. The next card we have out is Solitude, number 9. There's the completion. And then the next card we have out. Now these cards, they do not read in the reverse. So with the tarot deck, I do read the reverse cards. These particular cards, they were not meant to be read in the reverse. I actually kind of like it. Each card gives you the definition of the card, the meaning behind the card, and it gives you both the good and the bad synopsis, both scenarios, and it's for you to choose what resonates with you. And so the next card we have out is a 2, signifying partnerships, relationships, choice, experience, and this is the intuition card. We also, however, have the trapped in fear card. Now, this is it's got an indigo border around it. So again, indigo is going to represent thought process, intuition. This one is trapped in fear, so being in your head over something. 8s signify abundance, manifestation, diligence, and harvest. So you could be in your head or being faced with some kind of a moral choice between right and wrong over something that has to do with your abundance, with manifestation. So if it's with manifestation, if you're allowing yourself to get in these negative vibrations, anything, you won't be successful in manifesting whatever it is you're hoping to manifest here. If you're trying to manifest, you'll see the numbers 1111 often. And when you start seeing these numbers repeatedly, there's a doorway opening for you to manifest. Now, the thing of it is here is that you cannot have any negative thoughts during this time because your manifestation powers are great during this time and you're going to manifest whatever it is you're thinking about. So if you're trapped in fear and all up in your head over something, if you are expecting your endeavor to not be successful, you will manifest whatever you're thinking, positive or negative. That's why the horses stuck out to me right here. Black horse, white horse sometimes can represent positive and negative. So you have a choice here on if you're going to stay in your positive vibrations or if you're going to let your emotions run wild and get the best of you. You have an opportunity for new beginnings here. Whether they're positive or negative is going to depend on your mindset. And so it's very important right now for you to go within, to have some solitude. You see, she's got her blue dress on there. Again, that's representing intuition. In the background at the top, I see a lot of blue. I see a lot of purple, which represents spirit. And so what this is telling you need to do is, for your new beginning, you need to go within and you need to connect with your inner self and you need to connect with spirit. And you need to make sure that you're following your intuition. Again, we have so much blue here. And this is the intuition card. 2s represent relationship, choice, experience. So relationships and choice, I think, is the real message behind this too. Your relationship with your inner self, your relationship with Father God the Most High. You need to be including your inner self and spirit on this decision-making process. Don't allow yourself to be suffering in silence and trapped in fear when you could turn to spirit and your inner self and your guides to figure out how to navigate whatever this situation is. Let's clarify the King of Cups here. Spirit, why do we have the King of Cups reversed? Why does Aries have the King of Cups reversed here? King of Cups reversed. Moving on. So, Number 6 represents balance and harmony. King of Cups represents a mature man, a mature water sign, a mature Pisces. If it's not representing a person, let's see. So you could have an immature water sign that you're moving on from. If it's not indicating a person, kings and queens represent wisdom, consideration, and on the flip side can also represent disillusionment, cynicism and disillusionment. And so reversed, I would have to err more on the side of cynicism and disillusionment, which is the exact vibes that you don't want to allow yourself to be in. Moving on, you need to let go. If it's an immature water sign that you're dealing with, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Spirit saying you need to let it go. You need to move on from it. Don't allow somebody to bring you down into these negative vibes when you're trying to manifest right now, because this person is just scuppering you. If it's a situation that's causing you to be in these feelings of cynicism and disillusionment, moving on means you want to leave that shit behind. Two of Wands reversed. Spirit, why do Aries have the Two of Wands reversed here? What's the Two of Wands reversed for? What do we need to know about the Two of Wands reversed? Emotional withdrawal. And look at all that green. So again, 8s represent manifestation, harvest, your abundance. So if you're trying to manifest your abundance, you definitely need to go within and have an emotional withdrawal, which means like during meditation, when you have feelings arise, you're trying to focus on your breath, right? That's your chance to observe these feelings instead of necessarily being in them, right? Because they tell you while you're meditating, if you have any thoughts or feelings come up, notice them, acknowledge them, forgive yourself for having them, and bring your focus and attention back to your breath work. My advice to you, Aries, is when you're doing this, the feeling I get as I'm seeing all of this green is have a feeling of gratitude during your meditation. That's what I'm feeling in my heart as I look at this. Gratitude is step 1 to manifesting. In order to communicate with spirit, in order to communicate with your guides, and in order to manifest your abundance, you have to be coming from your heart space. You have to be in these vibrations of love and gratitude. Whenever I do meditations, I do a visualization where I first envision energy, bright white energy, coming up from the center of Mother Gaia and entering my body and flowing through my whole entire body. And then I envision that same energy exiting my body and going back into Mother Gaia. And as I'm envisioning this process happening, I am taking life source energy from Mother Gaia, and at the same time, I'm returning my energies of love and gratitude for her. And I really focus on thanking her for supporting us, for the stability she provides, for sustaining all of human life, for giving us everything that we need to survive. If you find some kind of a way to begin your meditation, your prayers and your meditation, begin them with some exercise so that you can feel gratitude in your heart. It's not enough just to think it. You've really got to feel it. As you feel it, you're generating it. And what you generate is what you're putting out. So if you're generating these negative emotions, you're going to exude those negative emotions and you attract what you put out. So at night, my recommendation also is to keep a journal and write down everything from the day that you feel grateful for. That's a great practice. And then do some form of a gratitude exercise to begin your prayers and meditation. I also will light an incense, a delicious smelling incense. And my intention as I'm lighting this incense is to send my love and gratitude up to Spirit and the Ascended Masters, my angels and guides that are with me on a daily basis, and with you too. Any way you can find to practice gratitude will be helpful to you in this process, and consequently will help you get out of these negative energies. Spirit, why do we have the Feralt? What do we need to know about the Feralt? Thank you. Oh, very nice. We have recognition and reward. Now this one's got a red border representing root chakra. So we started off with some kind of negativity. We had a setback. We started off this read with some kind of a setback due to the fact that we need to be going within. We need to get into energies of love and gratitude and remain positive because we're manifesting. And so here you had your emotional withdrawal. You went within. You used your badass alchemist ways, like I said, transmuted these negative vibes into positive vibes. And you're going to receive some kind of recognition and reward here. Number 3 is what I see at the top of this card. Number 3s represent creativity, expression, synthesis, and fulfillment. I love it. That's your Ace of Wands there. That's your gift. Recognition and reward. Now, the universe loves to gift you creatively. So now would be a good time to focus on your art, to focus on any creative projects or endeavors that you might have been wanting to embark on. And Ace of Wands. Spirit, why do we have the Ace of Wands here? Thank you. Oh, goodness. Too many. I think this Yeah, I'm going to say it goes here. The card is entitled Sacrifice. We've got the number 12 here. In numerology, 12 can reduce to a 3. So again, threes represent creativity, expression, synthesis, and fulfillment. Synthesis. See? That's your badass alchemist ways right there. And what I notice on this card are the beautiful flowers above her and the rainbow. You know, they say the pot of gold is at the end of the rainbow, and she literally is right at the end of the rainbow. Um, and so your Ace of Wands, your recognition and reward, the reward part, the gift, aces represent gifts, might be in the it might be in a monetary form. It might be in the form of a raise at work. You could be getting a promotion, recognition, and reward. Pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Earlier, I was shuffling the fairy cards and the leprechaun came out. The leprechaun's been coming out for me all the time, to be honest with you. So now it's time to reap those rewards here. Strength. Spirit, why is the strength card here? Oh, you know what? Sacrifice. I did want to look this card up, actually, before I move on. Because that was my interpretation based on what I see on the card, but I want to see, in terms of sacrifice, what does the book say? So, by the way, no matter how long I've been using this deck, I love looking in this book. This book has some really brilliant advice on navigating through situations, and so it would be really unfortunate to miss out on some of this really brilliant advice. 49. Powerful achievements are usually born as a result of great sacrifice. This card represents self-sacrifice, and a time when you should look around your life and see what needs to be released. This is a big subject that's been coming up a lot this week, actually. By surrendering and letting go, there will be more room to receive. The rewards for this are transformation, wisdom. Isn't that funny? The sacrifice card on top of the Ace of Wands, as I told you. Aces represent gifts. You have the recognition and reward card just before that. And this is telling you that the reward for this are transformation. And that's what the Tower reversed is indicating. Usually when you have a Tower moment, it indicates chaos and conflict, but from chaos and conflict come transformation. So when the Tower is in the upright, it signifies the chaos and conflict. When the Tower is reversed, it can signify the transformation. So the rewards for this are transformation, wisdom, gratitude, and enlightenment. This card signifies that there is a situation happening or about to occur in your life, and you can't control the outcome. This would be a good moment to pause, rest, have patience, reflect, and meditate. It would be wise to stand back so you can learn to look at events with more understanding, intuitive eye. Try to view people, issues, or problems from a different perspective. If you can achieve this, it will have a profound effect on your soul and your life. The sacrifice card can also symbolize a period of transition and change. The solutions you seek may be slow in coming, for it could be necessary to live into the answers. Accept the things you can't control. Heal and leave the past behind. Move toward your future, and watch for new doors and paths that are being shown to you. So, again, with the decision, with making a decision, an intuitive, well-informed, well thought out, meditated on decision. And so that's why we have the Strength card, because this is a situation that you cannot control. And so what you need to do is try and look at it from a different perspective, and you're going to have to remain strong. And then let's take a clarifier on the Six of Cups reversed here. We've got the Crown Chakra card. Number 7 on top of it. Sevens signify magic, spirituality, and research. Your crown chakra represents spirituality. So your throat chakra helps you speak your truth. Your third eye chakra helps you to access your intuition. Your crown chakra is how spirit speaks to you. And in order for spirit to be able to speak to you, in order for spirit, for you to be in receptor mode, in order for you to be in receiving mode, in order for your crown chakra to be open, you've got to have gratitude in your heart. You've got to have positive vibes. You've got to be in a positive mood. Any negativity whatsoever is going to hinder this process. And so that's where you've really got to tap into your strength. Going through this situation that you have no control over, in order to receive messages from spirit, you're going to have to remain calm and grounded. You cannot let your feelings get the best of you. You see how she has this wild boar tamed. He's not out running crazy. She's not letting him just, be out there doing whatever he wants. She has tamed this wild beast, and that's what you've got to do with your emotions. You cannot be ruled by your emotions in this situation. Can we get another clarifier card for the Six of Cups reversed, please? What about the Six of Cups reversed? What does Aries, base chakra, material harvest, and love begins? So, let's see. Looks like we have a setback of some kind coming up, or a decision to move towards new beginnings. And to get through this, we're going to have to go within, use our intuition, not remain trapped in fear. We need to move out of those negative energies by having gratitude and going within. And for doing so, we can transmute that energy from negative into positive, and you will receive the reward of wisdom and strength and communication, being able to hear spirit. Spirituality. And the next card we have out to clarify this is the number 1 card. Again, ones are the same as aces, so these are gifts, beginnings, potential. Material harvest, which is a 9. 9 signify completion. So hopefully this is a completion of this cycle in which you will gain your material harvest. There's your abundance right there. 9s can also signify leadership. So again, you could receive some kind of monetary compensation or a promotion at work. And also we have here one of my favorite cards out of this deck, Love Begins, number 1. Ones, again, signify beginnings, potential, and promise. And you see there's definitely two hands here working in cooperation. So this can be a new relationship. This can be new partnerships and alliances. Spirit, why do we have the Tower reversed? Clarify the Tower reversed, please. What do we need to know about the Tower reversed? Why does Aries have the Tower reversed? Thank you. Spirit's got a lot to say tonight. Oh, nice. Fulfillment of wishes. Green border. Something that's going to make you happy. Again, greens signify emotions. I see also a lot of yellow, which is solar plexus energy, which is where your power comes from. So, like I said, this could definitely be some kind of a promotion of some sort. And then we have Passion Ignited. Oh, I love the way this is wrapping up. Transformation, fulfillment of wishes, passion ignited. Number 1 on this card signifies beginnings. And this is of the spiritual sense. So this is a spiritual gift. Oh, I love it. That's going to bring you much success, much abundance, much happiness because you're very motivated by it. You're very driven by it. And the last card we have to end this read on is 21, the Universe. And look at all that blue there. Now, you see how the air is spinning around her? I envision her to be like, if you envision a macabre, how do you say it? A macabre? Spinning around and around and around and around, and just exuding its beautiful energy. That's what that represents to me. So a spiritual gift for you to share with the world, for you to exude your gifts. Let's see what the book says about this. Also, 21, 2 plus 1 is 3. Threes signify union, Father, Son, Holy Ghost, the triple moon goddess, and it also could represent union between you, your higher self, and spirit. The dream team. Let's see what the book has to say about universe, shall we? Because I want to make sure we get every juicy piece of information we can off of that card. It's one of my favorite cards in the deck. Oops. All right. You've come far on your journey, and it's time to be rewarded for your efforts. This card symbolizes completion, triumph, peace, liberation, and fulfillment. Everything you've strived for is within your reach. Meet it halfway and grab it. And how you can meet it halfway is, like I said, to go within, to communicate with the universe, and to be exuding positive vibrations and gratitude. The universe is the last of the major arcana cards and reflects work that you've accomplished on your travels. But more importantly, oh, interesting, and we have the chariot reversed here. Your travels. I see what you did there, Spirit. But more importantly, it represents the wisdom that you've gained along the way. You should now honor and acknowledge the truly wonderful soul that you are and accept the vital part that you play in the bigger scheme of life. Your world is yours to command, and you're free to travel in whatever direction your heart desires. You're connected to everything in the cosmos. The universe card is a reminder that the same energy making up the stars in the sky, the same energy that's coursing through the universe, is in each and every individual. In ancient times, many believed that each star was the soul of one person. They also believed that these souls shine brightly to guide others through the darkness, and so too can your wise soul. So you could be a healer, you could be a tarot card reader also, but the gifts you've gained from this experience, they will be expected for you to use them in the universe for the betterment of humanity. It's important to realize that whenever Spirit gifts you these gifts, it's never for the sake of only yourself. It's always for the sake for the betterment of humanity. So, pat yourself on the back, Aries. It's time for a huge celebration. I think what this Two of Cups represents, that was the heart of the matter on the bottom of the deck, represents the internal union of, let me fix this camera now that we're done. The internal union of divine feminine and divine masculine inside of you. It's representing the inner union as opposed to the outer union. It's saying that you have successfully learned how to go within, to tap into your intuition, to communicate with your inner self and with spirit, to transmute any negative energy and move on from anything that can't be transmuted or is no longer serving a purpose to you. And so you've been gifted wisdom and strength and skills to share with the world. The universe card in this deck would be the world card in the tarot deck. So that's it. That's your beautiful read. I thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that read. Please remember to like this video and subscribe if you did get something out of it. And remember that in these zodiac sign reads, it's for the entire Aries collective. And so maybe not the whole read would resonate with you, but if some of it did resonate with you and you would like a more personal read, please feel free to email me and we can go over some information and a best time and date for us to set an appointment. I hope you have a great rest of your week. I'll see you next week. Namaste.